I cough. I cough. I explode to a billion million pieces. Billion million pieces. Because that's what God demanded of me. On God. Who's up poppin' they Oki? Lucian! Lucian. Pokey is long dead. Is dead. Long live the Pokey. Oh my god, chat. I need to do this. Oh my god, chat. Welcome, chat. Welcome. I think the last time, last time I streamed, I was like breaking down like mentally. So hopefully, you know, I'm in good spirits. She found the go live button. Hey, it was like secret, is like hidden, you know. I don't know, I just couldn't find it for so long. Oh, you want to watch my stream? Oh my god, it's so awesome. Thank you. No. Playing Forza Horizon 6 right now? How is that game? I technically own it, but I don't know. Chat, I'm Bright Dust broke. Like majorly. It is in fact a racing game? Just buy silver? About that, I think I have enough silver. I thought sleep paralysis build was a video. Sob. I am so sorry to tell you that it's not a video and is in fact a stream. I hate to tell you guys, but I do stream. I did stream. Still do stream. Don't laugh at the LARP saber. Alright, don't laugh at it. This is like the easy way to clear Seraph Station. All 3 champ stuns, Fortune's Favor, Vogue set, Lightsaber. This is how you do it. You LARP? Yeah, I know. I know. I was already expecting the anti-LARP. It's Red Dodge sitting in the chair staring at you. Seraph is so ass. The armor set bonus? Because the answer is yes. Yes, it is. Chat, is there an exotic on Hunter that isn't speedloaders and isn't Radiant Dance Machines or Fortune's Favor? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? LARP Saber is the easiest thing to clear anything. Yeah, it's the easy button. Mothkeeper? I am not LARPing. I am not LARPing. Gifted Conviction? Surely you make an Ophidia build? You know to dodge exotics, my sister in Christ. Okay, but like, hear me out. Skip Grenade builds awful. It's awful. Omnioculus? Guys, chat. Omnioculus would have made a fantastic prismatic exotic, but it doesn't work. It's bugged. It doesn't work. It's bugged. It doesn't work. I'm sorry, it's bugged. It doesn't work. I'm sad too. Call up Magtix. I bet he's absolutely like in a puddle of tears after knowing this information. Blight Ranger meta? No. Like, Moirai sucks. It just hurts Strand. Gifting Conviction is good. But why not run Fortune's Favor and Vogue set? Like, you'll just get more DR, more healing, and actually have a buff to your weapons, which isn't, like, usable. You gotta make at least one LARP build, methinks. Guess what? I've made a LARP build. Here it is. This is my, like, remaster, in quotations, version of the one Praxic Blade build I posted. The Sage Swordmaster Renewal Wormhusk Prismatic. It does exactly what it says in the tin. You're invulnerable to all damage, and you have a LARP saber. So, you know, phone it in, call it a day. How does Moirai make Strand worse? It removes your ability to use your melee, and the exotic perk in itself is very... It doesn't activate all the time, and sometimes your thread spike won't track to tangles, and it won't do anything. So you're better off just running like speed loaders, or like legitimately like some of the like solo raid people running Strand are just running Fortune's Favor. Like it's yeah. Recent Fealty spam build of Vogue plus Fortunes. Fealty is like the best you can run on Stasis. Vogue Fortune's Favor is a great prismatic build. Like I think like top 3, but it's not the best. It's not the best. One combination blow and grapple punch. Oh yeah, Inmost Light, such an unknown hunter build of my own creation. Guys, we as a community need to stop combination blowing, right? Like, I've been trying to figure out like what's the best prismatic build, and I think this is close. Like, I think Fortune's Favor the Vogue set is like really close. That's rich coming from someone who just made a combo blow build. Where's the combo blow? Where is it at? Where's the combo blow? Well, sure, Cold Shadow is technically a combo blow build. Man, I hate combination blow. I would never run this outside of just like funsies. As a gay man, I will keep combination blowing till my heart and throat are content. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Sag and Triton. I feel like there's a play for glaives, but if you guys remember the quote from Dado, that honestly Dado himself should follow his own quote from back in the day, and that is, if you don't see something, there's a reason for it. So if you're not seeing Triton Vice Glaive, there's a reason for it, and it's the fact that it's doggy dick. Alright, it's awful. It's horrible. But like, it's a high melee buff. Glaives are in like a decent state right now, right? But like, I mean, I guess there's that one perk on the one artifact. Is it here? Yeah, it's the Repulsion. You got Suppressing Glaive and Passive Aggressive Guard. If you run that in like some way to like heal, I mean, they could be fine. They could be fine. But like, every time I try to make it like a Triton Glaive build, I feel like I just can't survive. Just can't do it. Make Oathkeepers meta? Yikes. 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 Dude, we're not sleeping on the Knucklehead radar. All I'm saying, chat, is Lucky Raspberry. Foe Tracer? Foe Tracer's awful. Can make an Aeon build? That's true. I am a fan of Aeons. Specifically, Aeon Force. Debuffing with an all-stacking debuff on any major is like crazy. Like in Seraph Station, right, in which like exotics and stuff and abilities don't really do much. You can just use Sective Force, apply this onto the champion or major, and all of a sudden you're killing it like way faster. So Yeah, Sector Force is a really, really good exotic. You'll never see it though, but it's a very, very good exotic. You just need to have teammates that play the game. What would you use on a Beyblade build? If not Moirai or Foe Tracer? We're going for meta, right? We're going for meta, so the answer is Speedloader Slacks. It's Speedloader Slacks. Speedloader Slacks will get you more Woven Mail. It'll get you more sustain. It'll give you more champ stun. Yeah. You need to suppress to make Void Breaches and Orb on Priz. Void utility the recoup that heals you under the overshield. You know I don't use artifacts, right? Make a duality shotgun build. Just use the Force in His Favor Vogue build, but with a different artifact. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure Foe Tracer still exists on the same cooldown as normal Tangles, and with that, it's also really hard to get the Tangle to actually generate. So Foe Tracer does like nothing. You might as well just run literally anything else. Like, honestly, chat, Stompies is not a bad option for Strand. Which is sad that we're still on the Stompies cope, like this far into the game. I mean, it's the end of the game, but Stompies in PvE are a pick. They are a pick. They're real. Kind of forgot that you could eat the watermelon rind, and I'm kind of digging in right now. Whoa. Hashtag nerf Stompies. Hey, it's not that good. It's not that good. And I kind of want to do some more like exotic class item stuff, right? So fun fact, chat. Spear of the Wormhusk still, it still buffs your solar abilities. I don't know what slot Verity is in, because who remembers relativism slots? Okay, it's in the same slot, so that's useless. But like, Spear of the Wormhusk buffs your GPG. If a message doesn't show up on the screen, does that mean my joke was evaporated? Probably. Does Prismatic Hunter have a real grenade? Duskfield. When they nerfed Stasis to make like slow, not stun overloads, Duskfield was like a useless grenade and everyone just went to grapple, right? But the second that they brought like the Stasis effects and champ stuns back, Duskfield, like, it's that easy. I actually need to update. I need to update this build. So this is the inmost Wormhusk build, right? I want to change the Smoke Jumper 2-piece. 30 buffs GPG. I was seeing someone one-shot champs with -50. Does Wormhusk beat that? Here's the thing. Verity takes a long time to stack and requires a over-reliance on kills just for a payoff that honestly isn't that great. Like, sure, your GPG is like one-shotting things, but it already one-shots things. Like, as long as you're direct hitting with like a normal GPG, you're already gonna do like more than 70% of a champ's health. Just shoot him. You don't need to run a whole exotic, get like 7 multi-kills with like a mint retrograde and grapple equipped for one singular champion. Just run something else to help your neutral game or to kill your other ads faster. Like, it's like a lot of stuff on a lot of stuff. Use the evil Warlock Void melee build. What subclass would you use for a glaive build? Ask Duck. Ask Duck, not me. Thank you. Thank you, Saw, for the tier 1 sub on Twitch. Oh my god, thank you so much. Okay, I'm sorry, chat. Back to the regular. Yeah, I want to switch Smoke Jumper for Crystocrene. Then you have Iron Sharpens Iron and Crystocrene. I'm gonna do that now. Then we can test it out. So I don't know if you guys have tried combining Crystocrene and King's Fall, but it is pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid. Bruh. Come on, D2 arm picker. Work with me. Why is it 51? Why is there one there? Oh, it went back up. Okay. Yikes. Can I get one that isn't all unmasterwork, please? Something's not right with this. Hello, Destiny 3 community. Wowie. I've just started playing Warlock, transferring from Hunter, and loved your Icebreaker Hunter build. Any recommendations for a similar vibe? Cases is like the highest you can go in terms of roam. Like, you can't really go higher than that. The only thing you can do is just try random things. 2-piece Salvation's Edge and Gifted can't stack? No, they stack. There's no reason why they wouldn't. They have regular. Oh, did they give you a resist stack, like the resist thing? Because if so, they don't stack. Actually, they would, but it would only go up to 4. I don't know how that interacts. It's weird. Popoki? Oh my god, love. Hi. Hi. Yeah, so 150 weapons. I wish I could get like 175. That's like a soft cap. But like Inmost Wormhusk kind of breaks that from being a possibility, sadly. But it's whatever. Yeah, you should just be able to have infinite ammo on any gun with this setup. Like, I think the funniest example of, like, this is just playing the game. Like, I'll just go to a lost sector and use it. How you doing, Goat? Life-wise, I'm actually doing pretty good. Better than I used to be doing. One of your pieces you're running archetypes? I don't know, it's not like this is like a set in stone build. Like, all specialist, except for skirmisher. Oh yeah, so chat, I guess it has been a while since I've streamed. I'm officially off of withdrawals from medication. And now I'm back on the road, back on the train of getting better. Pog Pokey. We do not have a Pog emote, man. Isn't Pog like a controversial thing? Are there any decent gunplay builds for hunters? Yes. Yes. Run the 4-piece Vogue with Fortune's Favor on Prismatic and any weapon you want. Not using that build, it's draining me. You put footage of your build soloing ultimate difficulty wyverns, both fealty and capable of it. Fun fact, in the Fortune's Favor video, there is gameplay of me using it on multiple wyverns in the solo GM. I don't know, having like infinite ammo, because like here's the problem, chat. I like Inmost Wormhusk as like if you want to use like an exotic class item, this is probably the best one you can use, especially because you don't need Woven Mail because of 2 shreds, right? But like trying to sell the GM with the build, it felt great, got stuck in the room with the plate. That was me being bad. The goal is when enemies start spawning in, get off the plate. And only get on once all the enemies are dead. What is the insider knowledge on the next super meta hunter build? I don't have any answers. Thoughts on Exodus downset? I think it's highly overrated. I think it's insanely overrated, especially when the two-piece for I'm blanking. Two-piece? Four-piece from Prophecy. Prophecy.
Attention. A fallen mining expedition is on its way. May I suggest discouraging them?
Oh, that's true. Man, I like the final update, and I'm liking the builds that are coming out of it. But man, is it quite a struggle. Would I ever look forward to seeing a Titan build from you, or are you hunter expert? Hunter only. I'm the master of one. Titan is her trigger word. This is true. This is true. You seen the EDZ sword? No. I'm still coping that eventually we'll find a way to make Void Hunter good. Void Hunter is like just for Levy's breath damage. That's it. Sadly, that is its given existence. Primary DPS. Primary DPS. Titan like gameplay on screen right now? Indeed, indeed. Thank you for being a goated hunter. Dude, as long as I'm not Mactix, man. As long as I'm not Plunder, I'll be happy. Like, I don't know, Void for me, it just seems like super underpowered. What about unstop heavy weapons? I'm so happy I caught one of your streams for once. Well, I used to stream like every other day. The only reason I don't anymore is because there's not much to stream right now. If there's ever something that comes up, I will be streaming like much usual. But until then, I don't know. Void is purely bow DPS, exactly. Like you can run like 100 class, 100 melee, and Void will still fall behind like everything. How do you feel about the Tablet of Ruin? Tablet of Ruin is the best artifact in the game right now. Void needed one more balance pass to be good. True. True. But, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. What artifact to use for Levy's Void DPS? The one that gives bows a damage buff and makes bows give you armor charge. AK, like, the only one that does anything. Let's see. I'll have it equipped here. The, that one. Implement of Curiosity. I can't do Seraph Conquest. Run a lightsaber. Seraph Conquest is like honestly really easy as long as you just run a lightsaber. Like, I had the dude in my comment section for like the past few videos saying like if your build can't solo Seraph Conquest, it's not a good build. But like GMs, right? You have to clear them multiple times. It is a farmed activity. Conquest, you clear it once and that's it. You don't like get anything after that. Like, it's not a farmable activity. You don't, whatever. It's like, imagine there being like a mission that is like exclusively needed for a triumph, right? That's all it is. It's like no one runs Seraph Conquest more than once. So there's no point in build crafting around an activity that you only have to play once. Like, who cares? Just equip a lightsaber, get your clear, move on. Shalom? Shalom. Aren't some of the conquests generally the hardest content in the game? Thing is, conquests aren't hard because they're hard. It's because they stack really bad modifiers on top of each other, basically making it to where builds don't function. That is why conquests suck. Like, your build has to fit a certain criteria to be able to even function in a conquest. So like, while you can build for a conquest, it's called equipping a lightsaber or equipping some far range build. Like, Lightblade is super easy, right? It's not a problem. Seraph Conquest is difficult. Why? Modifiers like you have no ammo, brawn, like you have no ability energy, anything, right? Your build does not matter. There is no build crafting for Conquest, and if anyone says there is, no. I have no ammo. Exactly. Like, you have no ammo for, like, the first while. So, like, if your build isn't just a shoot a primary ammo weapon build, oh, it's dead, right? Like, your build needs to function with no ammo, right? Is no weapons, nothing. Like, get a special, like, get an attrition orbs weapon, right? Get a special finisher as soon as possible to get your sword ammo up so that you could use the lightsaber and encrypted data disk and then run the entire thing with just a lightsaber. Like, you can just do that. Like, it's super easy. There's no challenge at all in that. The only challenge is knowing how to run the base activity, which you can just run the base activity for that, so it's whatever. Yeah, Void sucks, dude. Like, it's just bad. Like, it's just bad. Like, no Void exotics are even usable. Except for Orpheus rig. I used to run Fortune's Favor with the bow build with Levy's Breath, right? Build you just posted is perfect for no starting ammo, kinetic synthesis, all-star shotgun, and microcosm. The thing is, you get one special finisher, right? And those 3 bullets you just got for your threat level, right? You can duplicate those bullets with kinetic synthesis on one enemy. So get your special finisher, or just get one singular brick, and then you can duplicate your ammo on enemies, and you always have full microcosm and full threat level ammo without needing any weapon or ammo drops. Like, there you go. You see the hierarchy of needs stuff with Mobius? If you're talking about solo operative activities, it's solo operative. What if favors to go with Wolfsbane attrition? Yes, that's what I used to get my top 50 clear in Contest Equilibrium. Yeah, supposedly Orpheus rig is better for Levy's Breath. Like, because supposedly Fortune's Favor was better for normal crossbows, but Orpheus is better for Levy's Breath. Don't ask. I don't know. It's not like this build is set in stone. I don't know. Like, the 2, like, main builds for hunters right now are Void Speedloaders, 63rd actually. Close enough. I don't remember the exact thing, I just know we're near the 50s. And Solar Speedloaders. Is Lucky Pants with primaries dead forever? No. You can use it to massacre champions. As long as you're not using it for, like, boss DPS, it's fine. Void Speedloaders? Yeah, it's the only way you can get your abilities back while still buffing your stuff. Because, like, Kepri basically does nothing. It's a LARP exotic. The second you leave, like, the patrol area, it doesn't work. Gaviton doesn't work because of the chunk scaler issue. So you need speedloaders to loop abilities. I'm gonna be so real, chat. I haven't been using Crackshot. I used Crackshot for like the first week, and then I stopped. I stopped using it. On God. On God? On God. Stopped using it. Chunk scaler gets fixed somehow? It won't. It's permanently in the game. Which means speedloaders and gun builds are the only thing Hunter has. You haven't been cracking? Chat, I hate to say it, I'm not a huge fan of Crackshot anymore. I think it's a good ability. I think it's better than GPG, and it exists on one of the best subclasses in the game. But I'm just not too much of a fan. So I'm gonna be real, chat, they buffed guns like a ton. Like they buffed guns an insane amount. So like either use stasis with Icebreaker or use Fortune's Favor with your choice of killing weapon, right? Learning Trapper's Ambush, Speedloaders on Void? Yes. I mean, not enough space. Oh, it transferred this. I can get rid of that. And that. Final Shape hearing Solar Hunter is one of the best subclasses is crazy. Solar Hunter was like the worst, one of the worst subclasses in like Destiny's history. The longest time. But in a single update, they completely shifted that around. And now it's goated. I don't know how you can have that many items in your inventory. It gives me anxiety. I just switch my stuff too often and constantly experiment too often to care about managing my inventory. Is it GM worthy? Void is not GM worthy. Keep Void away from GMs. Like you can run Void there with a fire team of 3, and as long as you're, you know, plinking away, you should be fine, right? But like any build can clear a GM. The question is more like, can it beat it like efficiently and fast? Void, no. No. Did they nuke Grapple Melee Hunter build against bosses? Against champs and stuff, it's just fine, but like combination blow is pulling teeth. I don't know, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, the best for each subclass in the game, because, like, there's no more updates, right? There's no more updates, which means we can kind of just chill. But, like, it's very muddy out here. Jesus Christ. Can I play the game, or are you gonna launch me in the sky all the time? Dude, it didn't ascend. What the hell is that? I mean, whatchamacallit, great feeling weapon? It's so good. Like, I don't know if I'm too, like, Hunter sustain pilled, but I kind of think that you don't need DR2 pieces. I think DR2 pieces are kind of, like, meh. I want my super. Give me my super. Thoughts on Slops? RL? Solov's rocket launcher? I shrug my shoulders. If it's not Heathen, it's not being used. I'm too pilled for the stream. Malphus, you're too Malphus for the stream. You're too Malphus. I haven't heard anyone else call him Slops. I just had to piece it together in my head. I was very confused. What are your thoughts on Radiant Dance Machines? My thoughts on Radiant Dance Machines are the thoughts of every solo witness clearer before Monument of Triumph. They're a fantastic exotic. As long as you're in an activity that allows you to kill enemies quickly. If you're in like plus 40, plus 50, take off the RDMs. Take them off. If you're below that, keep RDMs on. Like, RDMs is better than speedloaders until a certain bracket of difficulty, and then past that point, you want to run speedloaders. Hi. Hi, Hunts. What is the mystical Hunts doing today? Conquests? Ew, Hunts. Ew. Who does conquests? You're weird. Hold on, chat. I want to show off. Okay, chat. I want to show off a build that is a me favorite, a me personal favorite. All right. You might dislike it. It's fine. Fine. It's whatever. Let's see, torches. I don't really need torches, but they have it, so why not just keep it? And then I need to farm that, but I don't have right now. Right. Yes, it's still fine. There's rapid repair. Okay, so this on, and then lower this like 0. Raise this as high as it can go. GBD Spirit of Verity shenanigans go burr. Spoosh Slice Mint Retrograde is impossible to get now. If it's not in the rolls, then yeah. From 400 light cloak. That's a big ups right there. the worst fashion builds I've ever seen. Take one of these out. One of these out. Should I get a red flower trim on my brown Gabenson or no? Yes. I think that would make it more unique and more personal compared to just a normal one. Any build that would allow me to wear Nighthawk would still hunt 24/7 like locked loadouts content, or is that super cope? Super cope. I mean, you can use it. No one's stopping you. You can go right ahead. It's not going to be like the best thing you've ever done. Alright, chat. I don't know how big you are in the Touch of Malice. I have 15,000 kills. I have 15,000 kills in Touch of Malice. I've been using this weapon a bit. Nest armor set good, very overrated. It's not that strong because it requires like an over-reliance on a certain type of build crafting that you just generally don't do. Dude, I hold R, and instead of giving me the charge with Blight, it just reloads my gun. Like, give me my charge with Blight. God dang, dude. Finally. Taking like 100 years. You are stunned, dude. Champion identifies as not stunned, man. What the hell? Hello? Hello. Oh, I'm dead. How big is the Ironbender 2-piece boost? Around 10%. That's the armor set. 7%. The Salvation's Edge armor set is like goated. I do not have it because I do not have anyone to run Salvation's Edge and farm it. And I know someone's gonna like pipe up and say, "Oh, me," like Hans or another person. Fortuna. But like, dude, Salvation's Edge just sucks, man. It just sucks. I like the raid. I mean, I'm an iconoclast. I love the raid. But like, strand build? None. No strand build. I don't know, chat. Like Fealty, the one I posted, right? Is kind of just the best thing you could possibly run on Hunter outside of boss damage. And it's kind of a problem because I'm trying to find things that are like as strong as that. Not on stasis, like on prismatic and other subclasses, right? But I just can't. Like, I just can't. Like, this is probably as close as I've gotten. Grasp set with Strand. The problem is sustainability. The sustain on Strand is god-awful. Love your build vids. They've gotten me through some of the harder endgame content since Revenant. So I loved using Touch and PvP since Revenant Heresy. I think thought. Thoughts on Shinobus? I tried using them when the update first dropped, and I found them to be really, really bad. I haven't gone back to them, though I have like tried using them again recently, and I still think they're not that great. Do I need a dungeon set for Fealty? Yes. What are you using for DPS? That's a great question. No one asks me about DPS. I use a prismatic Radiant Dance Machines into Still Hunt into Fortune's Favor swap with Refurbished. So I start on this one. I swap to this just for my Still Hunt shot, and then I immediately swap to this for Fortune's Favor Still Hunt. Yeah, that's what I do for damage. That way I have like 200 super here, 200 weapons here, and I'm literally hitting like maximum percentages I can possibly run. And well, yes, Heathen Vengeance does more DPS and I think total. I just don't like it. So I'd rather use Refurbished. It'd be fine running something that's fun, but a tad weaker than that for variety's sake. Most content doesn't require the best build in the game. True. Get this man a true. One's favorite Still Hunt sounds fun. Are you on the Vogue set for it? If I had damage Vogue gear that could hit these stat brackets, I would be running the Vogue set. But I just don't. That's a level of optimization I just don't have right now. Cause like this does good enough damage for like everything in the game. Like I get surges just from like the well placement and from helmet mods like Radiant Light and whatever. So I don't really need it, but I would have it if not. Should go do an Ascendant challenge to make sure this build works. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Wait, do I seriously not have it? Like on my person? Hold on. There it is. My seal of I've done my Ascendant challenges. I have Harbinger's Echo. I've done them. I've done them. But I don't know. I feel like outside of Fealty, the only thing you can do in Rome is legitimately like Fortune's Favor Vogue set. I even think that Inmost Wormhusk is just bad compared to it. And like just like God's Strongest Nova said, the best part about Fealty is like you really don't have to run Grim Harvest. If you want, you can run Shadow Dive. It makes the build a little bit more rickety to actually pilot, but it gives you access to Shadow Skating with the best roam in the game. Like, it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. toiling grapple spam is fun if like slinging around, but it's too much effort. It's too much effort for the payoff you can get of just holding mouse 1 with a normal weapon. Use it for the fun factor, and that's what we like. That's what we like. We're here for fun. More than anything in the world, we're here for fun. What would your loadout of choice for solo flawlessing dungeons and not being stuck in there for 50 damage phases? Honestly, I've soloed a few dungeons with this. Like this loadout, before I posted it, I tested like everywhere, and some place I tested, I did solo dungeons. Like, you can just do that fine. 1,000 voices barrage, that will kill you. Don't run that. Whatever you do, don't run that. That'll kill you. Do not run self-damaging items when doing a solo flawless. No, 101. Like, truth would be great, but it kills you. 1K would be great, but it kills you. Just don't run them. I'm gonna be so real, chat. Because people were complaining about... I just got pushed. Because people were complaining about dungeons being too hard when they were plus 10, right? They nerfed all dungeons down to +1, which is the same as a patrol. So you can legitimately run like a primary DPS and be completely fine in a solo flawless dungeon. Like, they made dungeons, like normal base dungeons, so easy that there's like zero challenge to them at all. Like, doing solo flawlesses back when they were like +5, +10, it was hard. But like, now they're literally the same difficulty of patrols. And that's like depressing. The best from insane DPS with A499, practically unkillable. Yeah. We tried Gnawing Hunger. I'm pretty sure 600 RPM auto rifles are one of the... Jesus Christ, 100 to 0. I love FPS based attacks. 600 RPM auto rifles are like the best archetype of primaries for like general use. So like, yeah, go ahead. The only thing you're lacking is like a damage buff. Or you can pocket Lucky Shot and Still Hunt to hold it for later. That's just how Lucky Shot works. Lucky Shot only activates when your first shot. You can still Lucky Shot on any weapon. It's just out of perk functions. A lot of people think it activates immediately and you have to like get a kill right before damage. No. No. You don't. Build diversity has never felt so great, but so small. Stasis Fealty, Still Hunt, Heathens, Prismatic are the only two builds I actually run. Correct. Very correct. like, I'm in a position in which I am expected to find builds for, like, content, right? But, like, unless some magic revelation comes, like, I go to sleep and, like, God tells me, oh my god, Popoki, you missed this, you need to run this is gonna change your life. There's not gonna be, like, any changes to anything. Like, Fealty Stasis is the best roam build in the entire game, like, bar none. And just run Still Hunt for damage. That's it. Any other build is literally exclusively for variety. Where is that chest armor ornament from? This one? This is from Eververse. There's crystals on the top right here, right? But if you don't use the matching cloak, they go away. So the chestplate looks really bad without the matching cloak. Chat. If it wasn't for this game having a final update, I think Stasis was about to get one of the most heavy-handed nerfs we've ever seen to a subclass. Like, Stasis is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Hunts. Hunts. I'd love to farm Salvation's Edge, but not right now. I think Cold Shadow's another character. No, it's not. Okay. Can you see the Fortune Vogue sub loadout? I don't have it in a loadout. Well, what's awesome for you, Playcell, is that there's a funny YouTube video on the channel Popoki. And there's a dim link in the description. If you click on that, dim will open up with the whole loadout. What's funny is I think the dim link might have a bad artifact, but I also think that dim doesn't save artifacts anymore. So it's not like it matters. Where's my dodge? Where's my melee? Where are they at? Bro's putting up his shield preemptively, man. Excuse me? I gotta go check my postmaster, so I'm gonna be in a bit of a world of pain now. Trying to get some more pieces of old armor. I was not calling you out for not watching a video. I was just saying that copying a build from a live stream is probably a lot harder than just grabbing a dim link. I'm not asking you to watch the video. You don't have to. I'm just saying you should probably just click the link. It'd be faster. Mid-shift, but decide to say hello. Hello, Chocolate Rain. I hope your shift is well. Are we doing awesome? Didn't someone copy your build word for word, bar for bar? Yes. Yes. Even had the same weapon, the same roll? Yes. They took my dim link and they made a build with it, and then they posted a video on it. You know, Plunder did the same thing. He took my 1-to-1 build for Cold Shadow, re-uploaded it, but changed the exotic from Gifted to Bombardiers, which just makes the build significantly worse. Like, out of my, like, 3 recent builds, 2 of them have been stolen. 1 by Plunder, 1 from some random guy. I cannot wait for someone to post a Vogue set Fortune's Favor, like, special damage build within the day. Like, a lot of the builds you see out there get stolen from one source, man. One source. It's me, bro. Okay, for people who don't know, I'll get you soon, Crispy. People who don't know, my first build that I posted on my channel was a video that was satire, that was making fun of Mactix, because he keeps lying. He was lying in his videos constantly, and as someone who's like playing contest stuff, I was really like fed up with it, and I was really like mad that everyone was just believing this stuff and he's just giving everyone lies. So I decided to make my own version of his kind of video, and be upfront about everything being false and not being true. And I posted that, and he found the video immediately, like within like a short time. And then he left a comment on that video calling it cute. Calling it cute. So not only is he hunting for small creators to like look at their stuff, he left a comment calling it cute, chat. Those were the creepiest things ever. Holy moly. Anyways, thank you, Crispy Chicken, for the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lol, this is cute. One of the worst comments I've ever received, period. That video's still up. He hasn't deleted his comment, by the way. He hasn't deleted it. If you want to see that comment, it is still up. It is still public. I don't know when he's gonna delete it, or if he will delete it, but it's still there. You got Cody over Mactix? B. The stasis build? Yeah. The stasis speedloaders build? Oh, it's so hype, man. So hype. I made that video so intentionally, like, poor quality. Like, I kicked the quality back on the encoding back, like, so bad to where it would render like dog. Like, that video is just a pure, just shitting on Mactix the whole time. Is the DPS you use... Is the DPS build you use with no land beyond build you posted but still hunt instead? Or am I slow? You should not be using DPS with, not be using DPS with no land. I just sorted your channel by oldest and I'm generally unsettled now. What the fuck is that? Well, you see, I've owned this channel since 2013. I've been uploading videos on it basically weekly or monthly since 2013. Almost, like, so many years of videos. Like, I have, like, 200, 300 videos. Are all privated. Only select ones from that time period do I have public. People need to shit on Mactix. I don't think we need to shit on Mactix. I think he's a good guy. I just think that big build crafters that have, like, their lives on the line need to post builds, like, every day, right? Every week, every day. And so they just start lying. They just start lying. Because that's just how it is. You just farm. You farm builds that suck and then you post them saying they're the best. Like, legit, the only reason saying wrong numbers, poor combinations that no one should actually use, and just overall, just it's like using bombardiers on the Cold Shadow build, right? He says it's like awesome and perfect and great. It's awful. It does nothing. Young Hamkar Spine, one of the worst builds in the game, one of the worst exotics in the game, has been reposted by those people over and over again, calling it the best exotic and solar build in the game. Like, hundreds of times over, right? They're just lying. Over and over and over and over again. Like, I have a problem having, like, a good upload rate because I only upload when I find something that is really, really good, right? And worth using. I test it everywhere. You know, I use this build in Ultimate Seraph Shield, right? I got my clear. I equipped the lightsaber, got my clear, right? And like, my uploads are infrequent because I don't post slop in between them. Do you have any other build crafties you like? I like Marceletta. I like Duck. I am a fan of Duddits. I think he's gone a bit over the deep end recently, but I like what he does. I've heard some talk of one build crafter that's kind of like me. I forget their name. No, it's Bahuna something? Bahuna Kahuna? I've heard that guy's pretty good. He seems like a good guy. So, shout out. But yeah, Mactix, Plunder. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those guys. Down with big business, man. Down with big business. Up with smaller creators. Smaller creators are carrying the build crafting scene right now. Duddits usually doesn't repost old builds. What I like about Duddits is he doesn't post like full builds. He posts interactions, right? This dude, he's on my friends list. He's farming interactions daily. Like, every time I preview and inspect him, he's always got some shenanigans going. It doesn't have to be good, right? But it's just anything that works together, he posts. And that's like really good to see if any interactions are up that no one's talking about. Like, Duddits is a great place to get that kind of stuff. Like, he's not good for full builds, but for just like knowing what's possible in the game, Duddis is great. Send your builds to my clan lead, because your builds are amazing and well crafted. They're just the builds that people use. Like, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I want to like solar more. I want to use crackshot more, but like, I don't see a reason to use crackshot when I could just go use fealty. Have you ever tried Storm Dancer's Prismatic Warlock? Yes, I have. Very good. Do most of your builds from Renegade still work with the same artifact, like other minor tweaks to update them? I don't really go back and update my builds at all. I kind of leave it up to interpretation if you look at an old build. I guess you could just like, if you just, like, people leave comments on old videos saying, what would I run on this now? I see those comments. I get a notification, right, on older videos. And if it's a build that, like, whatever, I'll just reply and be like, I use this artifact and these perks. Right? I'm not gonna, like, farm uploads and re-upload the same build over and over again. It's still in DPS build you just showed, the same as the most recent post you made with different weapons? No. No. The best damage build in the game is RDMs into Celestial into Fortunes. Though, okay, chat, so here's the problem with DPS on Hunter. You could run a triple swap, right? You could run a triple swap, Radiant Dance Machine, Celestial, Still Hunt into Fortune's favor, perfect refurbish with all good perks, right? Or you can just run Void Orpheus with Levi's Breath. And it does basically, like, around the same damage. So, like, if you're lazy and you want to do M1 damage and, like, beat everyone else, just use Levi's Breath. Like, Levi's Breath is just beyond the best. Why not use Wormhusk class item instead of RDMs? Because in raids and dungeons, you're basically in +0 content. You don't need sustain. RDMs is just you have more specters up. So. Infinite Money Tech, make a slop channel where you steal your own builds and re-upload them with AI garbage? Dude, can we talk about the AI build channels, man? And I'm not gonna lie. I feel like some big build crafters also use AI. Or people use AI and then they send those to the build crafter guy and then they post them. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Plunder or Mactix posted a build with no armor set bonuses recently. Like, what? Have you watched Chablo91? I remember him being good and then he took the AI pill and he's just been AI pilled ever since. So I kind of stopped caring. If anyone uses AI, they're immediately, like, gone in my books. Let's see. Like, I don't know what to run on Solar. Like, I like Wormhusk on Solar. But I feel like it's overkill. Speedloaders is obviously the play. Radiant Dance Machine is also the play. I don't know. I also think there's, like, a play for Gifted Conviction and the Sparrow Racing League armor set. So the Sparrow League armor set is going to jolt enemies when you slide near them, and then Gifted Conviction is going to give you DR when you jolt enemies near you. So, like, Gifted Conviction with the SRL armor set on, like, Solar, getting the restoration from on your mark, having the 50% from that, and not needing to run a jolting weapon is, like, awesome. I guess really, really good. Though I guess since on your mark doesn't require, like, Solar kills anymore for, like, extending restoration through Empyrean, technically you could just run, like, a jolting feedback weapon with Gifted Conviction on Solar, and you'd be, like, nigh unkillable. It's actually not a bad idea. But, like, sustain isn't that needed in the game right now. Use your brain instead of getting a soulless husk to do it for you. I don't know. I think, okay, so here's the problem, chat. Here's the problem with AI. Solar Triton Vice build. If I'm using, I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm just gonna have to refer you to Duck. If you have any questions about glaives, ask Duck. The only glaive I care about is Cold Shadow. Other than that, it's whatever. Hold on, let me actually set this up, chat. So I want to do a Solar Gifted Conviction build, which is like awful. Like, why would you ever do that? Show that 1k. Chat, if you use 1k in a raid or a dungeon, you are public enemy number 1 to me. I'm so sorry to say, but if I see you with 1k in my dungeon or raid, you are on site. you are on site. Now, that's not me saying it's bad. It's not bad. If you have Catalyst, it's good, right? It's good. My problem comes with if anyone else is trying to play the game or use a weapon that isn't 1k, they no longer can because they can't see the boss. Like, you're actively lowering your allies' damage if they're not using 1k because they cannot see the boss. Let's see. One grenade. I don't need weapons high. What am I doing? I guess I can just lower it like that. I don't need that. Why not? Why not? Yeah, this is an awful idea. Wander on Vex, meta class on Hunter. What would you suggest for a build? Solar? Dude, just run Fortune Saver. If you are using a gun in Destiny 2, run Fortune's Favor. Is the threat level video for Vogue slop, by the way? What? Vogue slop? Man, people be putting slop on anything. I don't know what you mean by Vogue slop. What about Foe Tracer or Knucklehead? Knucklehead used to be good, but because of a PvP change, it's garbage now. And Foe Tracer is not good at all. Just not good. It doesn't buff kinetic weapons, and for energy weapons, it's really inconsistent on the activation requirement, and it's just like just use Fortune's Favor because you can stack Fortune's Favor with surges. You cannot stack Foe Tracer with surges. My video has the Fortune's Favor Vogue 4-piece. It's the most recent one. Because, like, if you're running Fortune's Favor, you can run triple surges and Fortune's Favor, and you can multiply them together, which is way better than just having 4 times surges. Like, be real. Chat, am I gonna get fried for using Gifted Conviction on Solar? Is this like a crime against humanity? Any sets an armor set to replace the Vogue one if I don't have it? There's no replacement for the Vogue set. I am sorry to say. What's your role on whatchamacallit? It is a shiny. I would honestly not recommend using it unless you have a shiny one. But I have a shiny one with enlightened action and jolting feedback. I haven't seen Poke slide once in small sector. It's almost like I'm not running the slide set. You lied to me? I said I didn't have it. I delete all my armor because the slide set, like, in theory is good. In practice, it's awful. Cause like the armor set says like, oh, sprint, and then you get like speed boost, and then you can slide and get jolt, right? Is it possible to solo one-phase Dredge and Seer after the grapple melee nerfs? Why are you using grapple? Just use Fortune's Favor and Wolfsbane with like 200 weapons, a tether, and surges. You'd probably just one phase him with that because we have solo operative. Like that just sounds like an easy one phase. I don't know, chat. Stompies is actually just such a good exotic, but like, I'm gonna be so real, we don't need sustain anymore. Like, I actually think sustain is slop these days. Like, you just want to go full into damage as possible. Is Wolfsbane still strong? It is the strongest melee weapon in the entire game. Sustain slop? Slop slop. It's slop slop, chat. I don't know, like... The Fortune's Favor build is kind of just like run whatever weapon you want. Like I bet it goes hard with new land. Instead of Nessus, can I go for Europa and Smoke Bomber combo? You should like never use Nessus. Nessus is whatever. Fortune's Favor is boring, yes, but it's good. You only have gifted on Solar for DR. What am I gonna do? Summon a Tempest Strike on Solar? Fortune's Favor plus New Land? Who would have thought of such a build? Me. Way before Mactix, or someone reposted my Fortune's Favor No Land GM build. Like one of the big names. I don't remember who did it, but like I've got my eye on them, man. This is bad. What do I put on Fortune's Favor if I can't get Vogue yet? I don't know. I don't know. Like 2-piece Kingsfall, 2-piece, like I don't know. 2-piece Kingsfall, 2-piece Krista Green, or 2-piece Kingsfall, 2-piece Sedge, or 2-piece Krista Green, 2-piece Sedge. Like if you can't get Vogue set, you probably don't have Sedge or Kingsfall. So like, I don't know. You see that EP's a damage nerf on Helmsman? I didn't. Does it have a high enough crit scaler to make it to where having more crit is better? Like having spike nades with lower blast radius on a GL? I don't know, chat. I think we're rapidly approaching no more, like, builds. Like, I don't know. Is Implement of Curiosity used for anything? It's used for Levy's Breath damage. Or just bow damage in general. Everything about Lucky Pants after nerfs and the Moth Keepers after buffs is a complete LARP. Ask Maya. Where is Maya? Is she online? She's not online. Maya does nothing but run Moth, then Lucent gear, and never takes it off. So ask her. Though she's gonna give you the answer if it's the best exotic in the game, so expect that. Like, I don't know. Aside from, like, Potential glaive. Yep, there's Maya. Literally the best exotic in the game, though. True. There you go. Real and factual opinion given by a real and based player.
As a consequence of your involvement, the Cabal have acquired no information of value, augmenting my estimate of your capabilities.
Chat, I'm trying to cook right now. I feel... I don't know. I feel like I've been using the wrong artifact for stuff. Chat, there's no melee perks, like armor set bonuses. I mean, like things that buff your melee damage. I mean, I guess like no, prophecy wouldn't do it because it requires like elemental kills. I actually don't know. Kinetic kills work, right? But does it give you the plus 30 melee on kinetic? I don't remember. Don't ask me. Chat, Shirley? Shirley, am I right? Punch Hunter is so ZZZ nowadays. It's the fact that Punch Hunter has been a thing since literally vanilla, like D2. It's just so boring. So boring. It's boring, doesn't do a lot. All the above. Jesus Christ. Two-piece Crota works on Glaive melee, right? Two-piece Crota is like purely like visual. You know, especially if you're trying to stack like melee kills, which like 99% of melee builds require like stacking kills. You don't want the Cursed Thrall thing to steal your kill, so. Why not try the Nezarec set for the Glaive experiment? 3 orbs and Devour on any non-Devour subclass. Thing is, getting health on kill for a Glaive is cool and all, but like fragments do that already. It's the fact that when you need to like sit there and poke with your Glaive for an hour, there's no healing. You just die. Like Swordmaster, maybe Solar Hunter, but like you're not going to be dealing damage for on Solar Hunter. The answer, chat, the answer for Glaives is Banner of War. Just use Banner of War. Just use Banner of War. And the pit set is Copium. I think the only thing hunters have going for them in terms of glaives is arc. I legitimately think that's it. There's a video called "This Nerf Did Nothing for Caliban's and Pit." What's funny is that the nerf did do something. It like destroyed it. Pit armor with Ophidius Faith. Yup. The problem with that is that the pit armor will steal kills. Like the damage instance for pit is right after the knives hit, so I can kill him. Whatever. Did you make a current Ergo Sum Hunter build? You're not ready to hear this. Just run Fortune's Favor. How do we feel about Arthas Embrace? Arthas Embrace is a PvP exotic. Is there potential for Urgo with Fortune's Favor? Yes. 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 Yes there is. The problem is, chat, is Ergo is really bad because it exists in the same game as the lightsaber. Anywhere you can use Ergo Sum, you could just use a lightsaber and it'll be better. Any weapon you want to make it build on? Fortune Saver. Exactly. Even Ergo Galley, that is legitimately only used in 2 bosses in the game. That is used in the Salvation's Edge Tannix fight and the Crota fight. And even then, Wolfsbane kind of just mogs all of them. So it's like, I shrug my shoulders. Like, I've been trying to make Ergo some good. Like, the past 2 prismatic builds I posted, both of those started off as Ergo Sum builds. Also, Shattered Throne set seems nice all around. It takes 10 years to stack. The final thing you get though is awesome, but it takes, like, again, 10 years to stack up. Is it still bugged? Yeah, probably. I don't think I ever saw it get patched. Especially when the Ergo builds going back to the classic renewal set Arachnid Classroom and lightsaber just clears. Exactly. Like, the lightsaber is by contract with, like, Disney, has to be the strongest sword in the game. So, like, what's the strongest heavy sword? An axe. Because they can't have an actual sword be stronger, because by contract, the lightsaber has to be the strongest sword in the game. What's the deal with the Shattered Throne set? Unless they fixed it, it's an armor set that increases the damage you take, and that's it. Wow. Insanely meta, I assure you. Just posting a Google spreadsheet link, okay? Which spreadsheet is it? Is it compendium or is it the damage chart? Either or. Jesus, what is that build? It's the build I just posted. If you want to rock this awesome build, feel free to go inside the Popoki channel Discord and click on the most... I'm gonna stop talking. It's just Fortune's Favor with the Bogart armor set and high weapon set on Prismatic. That's it. Yeah, log off, buddy. Yeah, log off, buddy. It's like, chat, you saw that, right? You saw that. But why do that? Why do that when you can just equip this? And then honk, honk, shoot, snore. Specific test DM for all armor sets, weapon perks, and artifact perks of what specific prejudice? Isn't that the Aegis thing? 'Cause I have that one. Yeah, as long as it's an actual Google sheet and you're not just giving people a link to steal their Discord accounts, yeah, go for it. Excuse me? See, chat. I think the LARP saber clears. What a fun, engaging, fair, and balanced build, Popoki. Dude, hop off. Wow, chat, you really want to equip Praxic Blade? Oh, you want to do that Operation Seraph Shield Conquest, don't you? Well, if you want to do that, you should equip the Praxic Blade. It's so meta and just the best thing in the entire game. That's it. Hey. I've had enough. It's true. It's true. 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 You're being very Krungo right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a bit. The real meta is a threat level microcosm build that's on YouTube. Hashtag ad. It is. Like, you want to know what's better than Praxic Blade? Threat level Threat level. Like, right there. Look at the threat level. Bing, bang, bomb. It's right there. Also, Chaperone. Forgot to put that in the video, but it is in the pinned comment. Chaperone with the Catalyst is great. You just have to hit crits, and sometimes it's not possible, so threat level clears, but it's whatever. If throw only has Cascade, Bait and Switch, and I want to farm that, then you're low-key cooked, but you can try your best to proc bait. Can you please say LARP, 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 LARP? Oh my god, chat. I just love LARPing. LARP, 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 LARP. Oh, I just love LARPing. I just want to equip my Star Wars blasters and just head out straight to the lawless frontier. Popoki? Banana, 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 banana. Banana, please. Banana, please. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. What is happening? I've turned on my stream since like 4 or 5 weeks. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Dude, like, what are you supposed to run? Is here to get Bane Switch and do 4 stacks of elemental honing? Or just pick up 1 ammo brick. Whoa. 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 Sounds like an ad they would make you say for renegades. Hashtag renegades. Do you remember the first time I joined in on stream, Banana? Yes, yes, I do remember, Banana. And I'm pretty sure you want to, like, hurt me for saying that. For remembering while still doing the things I do. I'm sorry, but you see, it's the fact that I get a reaction out of people when I speak like that. You see, if I wanted to be like, what's her name? Zavler, right? Zavler just does that voice 24/7. Like, that's Zavler's whole bit, is that she only talks like that. Me? I just can't give a rat. Can't give a rat. Oh, you get a reaction to chat, alright. Sorry, that was cringe of me to say. Finally, Zavler slander? Dude, everyone can do that voice. Alright? Every woman can do that. For the most part. As long as you're just not, like, inept. And Zavler just, like, abuses it to the 9 hells. Your speaking voice in general is very pretty, and doing exaggerated ones sometimes for fun doesn't hurt anyone. Ha ha ha. Interesting haha at the end. I don't know. My mother and father gave me this voice. And then in school, I learned to do the crazy one because it was useful for bits and jokes. That was like in elementary school and middle school. How did your mom and dad give you your voice? Well, you see, when a mom and a dad love each other very much, they go through the act of mitosis. You knew all the way back then you needed it for your outro? Exactly. Reminds me when I actually submitted ASMR voice mid-BC and still unlocked friend group number 4. Like, everyone's capable. I did it when I was, like, a child. I could just speak normally, and then I could just, like, speak exaggerated. It was awesome for jokes. Do you main Hunter the most? Yes, but I also play Warlock. Titan, I only use it for contest raids. But like, there's no more contest raids, whatever. How's the homeostasis going? It's going good. It's going good. I don't know, chat. It's just like, what is there to use? Like you're actively watching my live, like what I do to figure out builds. Everyone can do the tone range of the voice for most part. I'm showing the ambition to practice. I didn't really practice. I just sort of had it. I've kind of just always been able to do it since I was like a child. I guess it's the fact that I kept doing it for jokes that I guess you could call that practicing. No more contest raids? On God. On God. You know what, chat? You know what? It's time. It's time to use the biggest coat. You gotta slow down your speaking tone. Dude, when I'm lazy and I'm tired, which is every time I stream and record, my voice is so low, man. I do not give a rat's about how people hear me. I'm not a Zaveler. I don't need to sound like a porn actress trying to fucking make videos. Where's the one that like doubles all bull charge gain? There it is. Pokey, can I have your playlist? It's not a playlist. It's music I've collected over the years. And it's sitting inside of OBS. I believe we're currently listening to a visual novel game from like who knows when, where. Do you look at viewer made builds, or are you too cool for that? There's a channel in the Discord where you can submit challenges and builds. And every once in a while, and when I say every once in a while, I mean like every once in a while, I'll check them out. But I've been busy doing other things, and I've been so busy doing video stuff that I have not had the time to stream or like anything. I believe you've collected over the years, music you've collected over the years, definition of a playlist. They're all loose files on my computer. I don't have them in like an easily accessible format. Your minute ad came up, so I'm gonna go for the night, as you do. Good night, Pop and Chatters. Good night, DJ. Do you play any other games outside of Destiny, or are you solely about that Guardian life? I play Souls games.
All who can hear me, alert. Incoming Cabal construct. 85% probability of intelligence-related objective.
I guess I can just run whatchamacallit. The snipe hunt is right there. Yeah, I need the champ stun. I guess I'll just run that on. Alright, so this is the mystical build that everyone says like the best thing ever. Remember how about big build captures recommend fusions? Like yesterday's Aegisphilic archetype analysis and how our archetypes of fusions are awful. Fusions are only good particle reconstruction, like linears, but even then they're on like the bottom tier. And you can use them for like solo, like if that one person who was asking for like what to run for like solo flawless stuffs, honestly particle reconstruction with like a precision frame linear is not bad. That's awesome. That no blinding Tempest Strike. Dude, if it's a grenade build, I'm using a grenade. I'm not gonna use it and call it a grenade build if I have like melee stat and a melee requirement for it. What's going on here? Using a build that like a bunch of big build YouTubers say is like the best thing ever. The arc artifact? I have the one for lightning strike twice. So like the number one problem with Shinobu is like I have 200 grenade. I have spark of frequency, spark of ions. I have lightning strikes twice, but like you never get the grenade back. Like it's just awful. That would be better for bolt charge, but yeah, you're adding bolt charge damage to something you don't have. Like, even if you max out your uptime, use uptime everything, you just don't have grenades. And the grenades do 0 damage. Buffing the bolt charge is not going to make it do any more damage. Like, this is the most copium thing I've ever seen. Like, I tested Shinobu's, like, within the first few hours of the Monument of Triumph patch, and I wrote it off as useless. Like, it's bad. Like, you might as well run Lucky Raspberry. And Lucky Raspberry is awful, right? Like, it does no damage. There's, like, little ability uptime. Because, like, the ability does no damage. It's like, who cares? And if you're just running Tempest Strike, and you're just Tempest Striking every enemy and combination blowing, you're not using Shinobu. You're running a combination blow build. You're not running a grenade build. You'd be like equipping like Wolfsbane and going, this is a Wolfsbane build, and then just using combination build the whole time and never pulling out Wolfsbane once. It's like, yes, this is a Wolfsbane build, yet it's entirely revolving around something else. Like, is it a Tempest Strike build? Is it a melee build? No, like, whatever. Why they saying it's good is the same thing as why everyone said that Khepri Sting with a lightsaber is good back when Plunder released a video on it. It legitimately does nothing, but enough big names saying it does something just creates this idea that it does do something, even though it doesn't. So like the general populace thinks it does and says it does, but it doesn't. So why are they saying it's good? It's not good. They're saying it because they need views. That's it. Doesn't it work better with skip grenades? You can only use it with skip grenades. You can only use it with skip grenades. It is a skip grenade exotic. They say it's good because they preach to casuals who haven't realized there's difficult content yet. Like, I like using Kvastov with Fortune's Favor and targeting autoloader. I think it's a good build, right? But Llama posted the same build, but on Titan, right? And all the gameplay was showing it in like patrol level activities. Like it's a solid build, man. Show it in like -30 at least. Show it in ultimate. Like if you're making a build video and you're playing in +0 content, like what are you doing? Just stop. The real move is to use Shards of Galanor and Arc. This is true. This is true. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I have a thumbnail for you. This is from the, if you guys remember, this is from the ARG. This is from the Emblem ARG. This is an old file on my computer at this point. Galanor works with Arc Staff? No, no it doesn't. I thought that was a fun video. I know it was a fun video. Durandal, we had a I have like 1 billion emblem codes still for like creator program stuff, and I gave away a bunch of them through an ARG. Cool thing about Destiny is that there are difficulties where certain builds are better than the meta. minus 50 builds, just be upfront about it. Like every mainstream build tuber speaks so slowly and is so obviously padding out video runtime. Dude, I try to speak as fast as possible, and sometimes that makes me like skip over words or like stutter into myself. I be trying to speak as fast as I could possibly speak while making sure that I am at least decently coherent. Like my goal is always to make the fastest and smallest video possible. But usually, since I cover everything about a build, it still takes like 15, 20 minutes to get all that information out there. Wish I can get it down to 10, but it's whatever. I remember someone complained that there was too much on screen at once for a video. Dude, people always complain that there's too much on the screen for my videos. So what you're gonna see here, I'm gonna press a button, the button's gonna press, and the screen's gonna update. It's gonna go 60 FPS, and you're gonna see numbers. Make Storm Grenade Archetype not cope. Zombie, what I want you to do is I want you to get a 4-piece of the Prophecy set, a Armamentarium, and a Dead Messenger with Demolitionist on it, and go crazy. Go crazy. Go now. Go crazy. Kill everything. Kill everything. I'll make it work with Hoyle. I mean, if you really want to do that, I mean, I guess still run Prophecy and whatever. How many kills your messenger got? That's a wonderful question, Surreal. Let's see. I can find it. Oh, there it is. Almost 13,000 kills. Level 152. You should make commands in your Twitch chat that make a bot post a dim link for whatever build you want someone to check out. I'm not that big. I'm not that big enough to need to be doing all that. Thank you for asking, Erwin. Thank you for asking. I'm sure everyone likes the fact that you asked that question. Chat, you're in a Popoki stream now. You're in a Popoki stream. You're not in no. You're not in no any stream, dog. I want Arc. Chat, I love streaming. I love streaming. The only thing is I only stream when there's a reason to. And right now, the only reason why I'm streaming is because I released like 3 really good videos and I just wanted to see how many people would show up. Streamer, when did you become a micro celebrity? Hi, Rimu. Oh my god, Rimu, hi. It's been forever. Where have you been, Rimu? And no, I have not become a micro celebrity. I just had like a fealty video release that people clicked on. Ew. Back to my childhood when I would watch FNAF lore YouTubers at night and scare myself to not being able to go to bed. That sounds hype. That sounds hype. Playing Deadlock Perma. Dude, the Deadlock people are crazy at Deadlock. Emilio's got me and now I'm coping. Deadlock mentioned? Chat, I wonder if the triple hit on Dead Messenger counts for... I wonder if it counts for the VOG set, like all 3 of them. Because it doesn't count for speed loaders. The Poke Deadlock stream when? Probably never. Probably never. The Tiny Turtle FNAF Minecraft school videos are childhood? See, chat, I'm 30 years old. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm 35. I'm gonna be 36 in a week here, chat. My birthday is in a week. I'm gonna be 36. Tag streamer. Yeah, did I just see that? Did I just see that right? On here, Hiko, Rocky, you're 35? The bit has always been that I'm 35 years old, chat. The answer is I'm like 2 years old. Leave it up to... Or... by the way, basically $35 super chat from Rimu. Oh my god. One day, Popoki will play MOBA Slop. I can feel it. Thank you so much, Rimu. But at the same time, no. No, I will not play MOBAs. No MOBAs. No MOBAs. How are your hands big enough to play on the keyboard? I don't know, dude. I like how Dead Messenger was like only being used by speedrunners and lowmans until I made a video on it, and then all of a sudden so many YouTubers started going like, yeah, Dead Messenger's like the best. It's like so good. Chat, you should use Dead Messenger. I brought this into the limelight. Let's see. There's a comment from Chocolate Rain. Hey Pop, a lot of your builds are about -30 and -50 general play. Have you thought about doing a best DPS video? No. Because other people who are more knowledgeable on the topic already have those. And the answer is Run Still Hunt, Fortune Saver A499/Heathen, or Void, Levy's Breath, Mobius Hunter. I want to see what this person's running. Well, they're Wargong. No way! Getaway artists? Crazy, dude! I've never heard of such a build before. That's insane, man.
To all who can hear me, alert. Incoming Cabal construct. 85% probability of intelligence-related objective.
I want to try another ergo. See, you're a micro celebrity? I don't know what you mean by that. Also, chat, do you know that Ergo Sum has different champ stuns for each different perk and frame? That's some free knowledge I'm giving that knowledge away for free.
Cabal intelligence operations? What a paradox!
Like, ergo some got a nerf with Monument of Triumph, and I'm like depressed. You know, I heard today since I saw your video, it inspired me. Dude, Fealty insane. Fealty insane. Fealty literally best Geekum in the game. Except for Fortune's Favor Vogue Prismatic. It's very up there. Every combination has one. I think it's the frame. So like if it's caster, it's anti-barrier, and then the others have different ones. I, for one, chat, think they should not have nerfed Ergo Sum with the Monument of Triumph update. You could have actually done with the buff. But I understand that contractually it has to be worse than the lightsaber. And you know what? We have to live with that. We have to live with that. I think I focused rolls on these swords, right? Yep. Have fun build casting funny streamer. Auntie, don't get arthritis. I have arthritis, don't worry. Poki's got like every illness known to man. Shut up. Shut up. Dude, I'm turning off this music now. How about a fighting lion build? Let me guess. Fortune's Favor. Yes. Dude, Fortune's Favor is just like, if you're not running Fealty, chat. If you're not running Fealty, you're running Fortune's Favor. That's Hunter. That's Hunter. Grab Fortune's Favor, run it. Alright, there you go. Weapons? Fortune's Favor. Swords? Fortune's Favor. Have you tried using a healing? I've had every fruit. I've had every fruit. Daring Orange Beat today. I mean, it's just the best thing in the game. I gotta get on that wave splitter vegetable. Call me a vegetable? I got the caddy done. I'll try it out. Level 10 though. Eek. For all the icebreaker discussion in chat, just know that you don't need icebreaker. Like, icebreaker is synergistic, but it's not like the best thing. Like, fighting lion exists, like, or you can just run rending, like, whatever. Can you upload videos for your ultimate conquest clears? 1, no one would watch them. 2, it would kill my algorithm. And 3, they're boring. Like, the only thing you need to run stasis is just fealty and grasp armor. And like, if you use another armor set, it's gonna be fine, but like, the grasp armor just makes it so much more consistent, especially without using, like icebreaker. Not icebreaker, what am I talking about? I'm blanking. Constant hack, make a multi-hour long build guide so slop players with brain rot won't steal it. Thing is, chat, we're getting to a point where there's like no builds to post. Day by day. Like, we're rooting out what can be run and what shouldn't be run. Game's getting solved? Exactly. Like, in terms of, like, videos I make, I, like, purely make build crafting videos. Like, I'll stream stuff that isn't Destiny. I'll make content on stuff that's not Destiny. I'm not gonna make a video, though. So, like, once I'm kind of out of builds, there's like no more videos. And while that sucks, I'm just kind of trucking along, doing my best. That was a kill, okay. You can become a slot poster and spam shorts saying X weapon is the new meta. Dude, is it like Marshix? Someone does that. And like, they're always like wrong. Like, I remember who, but someone was like, this weapon roll is meta, and it was a roll that is not even on the weapon. Like, the slot posters just making up rolls that aren't real. They're on levels we haven't seen before. That's when your deadlock era begins. No. This AI generated weapon is broken. Exactly. Chat, I should just give up content creation. I should just give up build videos. I should give up giving real information to people. I should just start using Gemini and Chat GPT. I should honestly pull a Mactix and just use ChatGPT for all my builds. Flawed build? Exactly, chat. Exactly. You understand. You understand. That's a raid. Hey, GLD Fisherman. Thank you so much for raiding. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Chat, I forgot to equip Harsh Refraction, so we have to try it again. So raid that smells back. Gold Fisherman has brought some snacks for the show. Welcome. Welcome. The Twitch side is very inactive compared to the YouTube side, so I hope you fill out over there. Fill some seats. Fill some seats. Alright? And I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good stream. There we go. There's the schmelt. How's the build testing going? It's going depressing because I'm kind of running out of things to use. Games being solved. Honestly, Wave Splitter with Tablet of Ruin gets the Popoki seal of approval. Good weapon. And it's underpowered. Not underpower as in it's only 300 light. Is there a good delicate tomb build? It's called Go on Warlock, equip Geomags. Honestly, equip the Grasp set if you want. And then use Delicate Tomb. I solo flawless every dungeon in Destiny 2 back to back. Chat, have you ever seen a solo dungeon challenge video that's not on Titan or Warlock? Every time I see a video where it's like, I'm starting fresh with white gear and going through, it's always Titan or Warlock because they just power through the game like no problem. Hunter requires like specific stuff to be good. You will never see a Hunter challenge run when it comes to dungeons. Like, you just won't see them. Whisper to slaps. It's like good before with the catalyst and artifact stuff on top. It's silly. It is silly. I'd say it's honestly sitting comfortably next to Dead Messenger now. I'd say so. Soul Falls blindfolded, screen turned off, handcuffed. Oh god. Oh god. I guess feel about esoteric? Goat. Goat. By specific stuff, you mean Fortune's Favor? Yes. And a ton of stats. Hunter abilities require stat minimums to function, and if you're starting from like white gear or doing whatever, half your abilities just won't work. Saw some Giga Chad Soul Pulse Ron on Master Hunter. Well, that's different. People who do like low mans love Hunter. Because a well set up Hunter for low mans is great. Really, really good. Just Norm from Dead Neighbor was the best thing I could have gotten. True. 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 Is a Disney licensed dungeon exotic any good? Yes. You're never gonna guess what the Disney licensed dungeon exotic is good with. I'll give you a chance to name the exotic armor piece it's good with. You're never gonna guess it though. It's so hard to figure out. Master of Fortune's favor. What shader are you using? I'm using the Flawless Garden of Salvation shader, Ancient Defender. Blight Ranger. Wait. Did someone say Blight Ranger? Hold on. I might need to pull one from my vault real quick. Like, can I? Blink stats for Hunter is hard mode compared to the others. Same issue before armor reworks as well. Yeah. Are we dead ass? What do you mean, are we dead ass? What are you talking about, Remo? Yeah, I'm money spreading right now. I'm money spreading. I need to increase my collection of Blight Rangers in my vault. I used to have like 14 of these, and I started deleting them for Ascendant Shards. I used to have a lot more. It's the equivalent of a gold-covered toilet. D2 servers will finally shut down if you manage to make a good Blight Ranger build. Blight Ranger is just a bad... what is that? Foe Tracer. It's a bad Foe Tracer, but Foe Tracer's bad, so like, it's just bad. So it was like a whole page in back in the day? It was. What does Blight Ranger do? I don't have it. It nerfs you. It makes you, it just kills you on the spot when you have it equipped. That's what it does. By the way, chat, I haven't been looking at my view count for streams because I'm not a weirdo, but like, what is going on today? Why is there like 100 plus people here? What does Fortune's Favor do exactly? I know it's good, I just want to know why. It multiplies all your weapons damage by 15%. That's what it does. And it gives you like basically a permanent Void Overshield as long as you build for it. It's really good. You are famous now, don't forget where you came from. I haven't been doing anything different since the day I started this stuff. I'm gonna switch up on my day ones. Blessed by Algo? True. True. He's the only time I actually got recommended one of your streams. I guess the algorithm is just not on your side. The algorithm hates me. Cute guys, shame. Hanless says, cute girl, I press watch. Oh, I'm just gonna claim that one for later for use in the Discord. I smile. Gets a little bit of motion, immediately tries to ditch the day ones, dude. I dropped the day ones immediately. Heartbreaking. Coolest streamer you know is discovered by the algorithm. I know, it's awful. Ground type fan? Oh my god. Hi, ground type fan. I can't believe you're finally in the stream. Oh my god, hi. I'm gonna shut up. It's a dude. I was born a woman, Max. I get so many people saying that stuff, dude. I was born a woman. The fuck? Y'all people literally have nothing better to do. Sunyan. On God. On God. First thing a blind man gets rid of when he gains sight is his walking stick. This is true. This is true. You need permission? I'll send him to the shower room? Send to who? You can switch up until the day one raid in D3. On God. On God. I'm trolling the cute girl guy, chill. The thing is, it doesn't affect me because, like, you're firing a blank, but, like, other people, I know a lot of people in my community don't like that stuff. So, I want to keep that away from those people. Pokey, how can one attain the game knowledge that you possess? I've been playing it since the beta of the original game, and I probably have logged on for, like, a straight year or more in game time. And I actually care to learn, so I'm constantly learning and intaking new information instead of just, like, not caring to learn. How many hours you got? Not as many as some other people. Think I should abandon my family to pour my time into this game? Chat, all you need to do to learn a video game is, if you see something, ask a question. And then answer the question. Look something up on your own. Like, if you're someone, I'm not saying it's bad to do, okay? But if you're someone who watches, like, a build video, and then you go down in the comments and ask, what does this do? You could have spent the time writing that comment, looking up what it does. First time here, super chill vibes, except when you jump scared me like 20 minutes ago. Hey, someone asked for that. All right, someone asked for that. Chat. I wonder what's gonna happen when we run out of builds. It's like I am almost completely dried up over here. And like, I wonder what's gonna happen to the big name people. Cause like me, I'm just gonna stop posting videos and just do something else. But like, people with big names, that's like all they do, like plunder and tactics. I wonder what they're gonna do. Speaking of not looking up stuff, how do I get perfect paradox? Running the Nessus Lost Sector on Master. You'll get it. Will he Division 2-3 content when? Never. Cope on Warframe? A lot of people have already moved over. Yes, we are switching up on our day ones. Trying Guild Wars 2, but I can't do actual modes. I don't have the sauce like my goat does. I play Final Fantasy 14. I really like that game, but like, I don't think any game will ever get close to Destiny. Like, Destiny is just too unique in what it does, and nothing will ever be as good as it does. What if we made our own D3? It would be bad. I am so depressed that this is the GM this week. Why is there a wanted guy here, man? I want to die. You are not a consistent individual. One more final day 1 raid would have been cinema. This is true. A lot of final things would have been awesome. Like, our final expansion is Star Wars expansion. Like, we didn't get a Final Destiny expansion. The Final Destiny expansion was Final Shape. Everything after is just like, it's not real. My Uno Triumph should have been right after Final Shape and they start working on D3. This is true. This is true. Then the gameplay portion of the Edge of Fate campaign didn't exist. Honestly liked it for Lodi. I liked Lodi a little bit in Edge of Fate, but the way they wrote his character after Edge of Fate, I don't like him. I don't like him. Like, I just don't think Edge of Fate exists. Like, be real, chat. Do you remember Edge of Fate? Like, when you think into your head of like a campaign mission in Edge of Fate, do you just think about the ball? When I think about Edge of Fate, I just think about being like Super Monkey Ball. Like, it was like some global, like, hysteria hallucination. It wasn't a real expansion. Day 1's post-final shape and so peak though. Dude, DP was awful. Epic DP was great. Highly biased though. DP was awful though. I just remember Avant-Garde and featured exotics. This is true. They sunset like literally every single weapon and like half the exotics in the game in one update. And then the only activity in the game other than the campaign was Caldera. And you had to play Caldera for like a day job in order to get anywhere in the game. Hundreds of hours of Caldera. Chat, don't ask why K is my unfreeze button. Don't ask. Don't worry about that. Section's so long I usually hit what before I finish it?
Pick up that
I don't know.
target, Guardian. See what we can do with it.
Why is your K button? Well, the answer about that one is I had my unfreeze button unbound like the whole time I played the game. So every time I'd get frozen, it would just say press question mark to break out. And it would lead me to dying every single time I got frozen. I didn't want to bind it, but some activities it was impossible to play without it, so I just bound it to a random button, and that button happened to be K. So I do have to reach over my entire keyboard to press it. But you know, it works. It's better than having it unbound and just dying, you know? Fixing my keyboard? My god, how do you do it? Don't ask. Don't ask. God dang it. Usually I get a sparrow fly all the way down. Just could not get a launch though. I tried running away. I couldn't do it. I was literally in like the last single inch of that guy's melee attack range. Make a D3. Do you want a different engine or updated engine? Updated. Do not put it on Unreal. So I don't think you understand the chance that Bungie like Destiny gets outsourced to another company and then we get like an Unreal Engine Destiny that is like super unoptimized and sucks is like really all-time high right now. It'll be Unreal, don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be like Unreal Engine 10. It'll be awesome. Alright, can you despawn? Please, I need to grab the ammo underneath you. Please. There we go. Don't worry, chat. When Unreal Engine 6 comes out, right? We're gonna be playing Destiny on Unreal Engine 7. Don't worry. Don't worry. I hate this room, man. I'm gonna dip out, have fun, streamer. You have fun, Rimu. It's been ages since I've seen you. I guess you've been locked in the deadlock mines for ages. Hope you're at least having fun. Here we go, what is this blessing my ears? This is the Skullgirls OST, The Lives We Left Behind, playing right now.
What was that?
Oh my god. Hello Popo, hello chat. Thought about the same build all the time after the final update, but I picked something with stopping power for Paradox. Been trying PvE builds lately, Mega the PvP. Using bow and glaive on Strand Hunter. Strand Hunter based. That's a rip. I need to like break my arm right now. My arm joint is hurting. Gotta hit the gym? No, I will be a skeleton for the rest of my life. Man, my arm is hurting me right now. The wise words of Mr. Albertson. You want me to play Destiny 2 PvP? Dude, Mr. Jeremy Albertson did not want to play Destiny 2 PvP. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's like asking someone if they want to get like tortured for all eternity. It's like, well, obviously the answer is no.
Nessus is a long way from Europa. How Salvation must have thought it was worth sending scouts.
They didn't have to show up with guns. Failsafe, are you all right?
For now. Might stay that way.
I understand. You let us know whenever you need help.
Chat, am I in? I got pop hi. Hi Marcy. Hi Marcy. How's your day? Or night? Or whatever. Ugh. My arm is killing me, man. It wasn't like this until like just this strike. I think I was probably moving too still for too long. Sand shard pool? No, that's some 1% type of wealth. I think I'm a little more wealthy. 10, 10, 10, 0. To be honest, I never thought a VTuber taught me these beautiful builds. So much loved your channel and serve things. I wasn't a VTuber. I still don't find myself to be a VTuber. Those two engrams. I have an Umbral engram from Season of Arrivals, and then I have an Arms Weak weapon engram from whenever this was. 100k Bright Dish is wild. When Monument of Triumph came out, I was like at 140,000. But I've been spending big. I've been buying like so much stuff from the store, so I've gone down. Pokey is the enemy of the middle and lower class with Bright Death like that. Eat the rich? No. Chat. I am not the rich. I am not the rich. You see this silver? That's a Steam. You see this silver? I didn't buy this silver. I didn't buy this silver. I was given this silver by Bungie. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad. How's the stream been going so far? Everything okay? Everything's going wonderful. I was sponsored by the government of Bungie. They gave me this. Alright? Trickle down bright dust. The bright dust doesn't trickle down, guys. It doesn't trickle down. It's a lie. It's a lie. We all have broke on bright dust since they added focusing weapon decoding. Dude, I've bought so many. Like, look at my helmets. Like, I have so little. Still have yet to get the Benoit helmet. Is Papoki Big Brother 1984? Yo. What have you been up to today? I'm doing what I usually do every day, Marcy, and that is trying to find builds that are good. But live this time, instead of doing it on my own time. So far, I have found nothing. There was like a crazy bunny suit that I saw. I don't know how the person like did it. It was this. It was like super black chest plate. And then it was like... Hold on. So it needs to be bottom black. Okay. I think I know what shader they used. I just need to find it. Kind of like that. But darker. And they used these arms. Have you used Balladors instead of Sanguine? Oh, that's another message. Dude, someone made a full-on bunny suit, and I don't remember how they did it. Oh, I found it. I found it, chat. I'm gonna recreate it. Shader I'm looking for is 44 steel. Chat, do you know where 44 steel is in like everything? There it is. Oh, I forgot to equip the gauntlets. Chat, we are bunny suit maxing. Anyways, time to go. Goodbye, Mercy. Goodbye. Hope you have a good rest of your night. My friend just said I'm LARPing Papoki if I use Mask of Fealty. Dude, I was like the #1 Mask of Fealty, like, it's breaking my bones at this point. No Jade helmet? I don't own it. I don't own it. You'd put the bunny helmet right here if you own it. I don't own it. I would have been like the #1 fealty glazer since it came out. Actually, chat, watch this poll. That was a lie, chat. Watch this poll. No, you don't understand. Watch this poll. Dang. Dang. What is this, bro? What is this, man? Gambling stream when? We just did it. I'll take this ornament. I'll take this. And this helmet. I think this helmet, because the flames, the flames shade. I actually really like this helmet. Anyways, chat. Anyways, it's been almost 4 hours. Usually I stream for 3 hours. So in this stream today, we've got nothing. We've came up with nothing. We got nothing, chat. We got nothing. Yeah, this is the life of being a build crafter that doesn't use AI like the big names. I actually have to sit down and like test things and do things. I can't just ask Gemini or ChatGPT to generate me a hunter build to upload for viewers. My name's not Chablo, alright? Eventually I'll figure something out. I kind of want to return to Gifted Conviction on Prismatic. But at the same time, why run Gifted Conviction on Prismatic when you can just run Vogue, Fortune, and Prismatic? Like, it's whatever, man. Please, Popey, I need this. Anyways, chat. What's a whatchamacallit roll? This is a shiny accelerated assault enlightened jolting feedback. Cody, Void Hunter, New Melee. I think the Void Hunter Melee is like the weakest ability in the game. It's garbage. Chat. I can grab myself. Make myself larger. Chat. I just want to say thank you. Big thank you for all the insane support recently. I have been uploading the normal amount of videos and putting the normal amount of effort into them. And for some reason, these videos popped off like crazy. Like, the algorithm must have just liked it. And like this stream, we broke all of my metrics and records. Like, we broke all of them. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I am a small creator, very small. Seeing stuff like this is just not, I don't see this stuff. Anyways, chat. I do have to go. I am tired. Do the shoulder creatures have names? No, this one's a chud, and this one is a normal creature. Adedas found you. Cole's shadow is Buns on Hunter, so I found your vid. Here we are. The small crater is filling up my screen. Please move. Anyways, chat, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out. Eventually I'll find something to post. Alright? But until then, good night, goodbye, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And that'll be all for me. Thank you so much for watching.